Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm talking about a lot of people's favorite category of fragrances, and that is vanilla-based fragrances. I personally am not a huge fan of vanillas. Those of you guys who have been watching me for a while will know this, but I've comprised a list today of a whole bunch that do really stand out to me that I personally enjoy wearing. And I have a few affordable options as well. So this is vanillas for everyone, for every budget. Low, high, somewhere in the middle, we've got it all today. And always I do try to include a broad range of fragrances, so they're not all gonna be very similar smelling vanillas. They're all gonna be very different from one another. So if that sounds interesting to you guys, then keep on watching. And if you are new here, my name is Yana. This is The Scented. We talk fragrance. If you love fragrance, subscribe to this channel, hit the bell, stay tuned for any new videos coming up. We'll do the fun fragrance things together. If you guys see scotch tape on those little gold thingy-mafungals behind me, that is because I'm trying to figure out the ideal spacing for them. So bear with me as I tinker, and I haven't permanently installed them yet. Every time I look at the video and I see where I want to tweak it. So it's a work in progress. So yeah, last video I filmed, I just about died when I saw that I could really see the scotch tape on the walls because it just looked a mess, but it's a work in progress. What can I tell you? Bear with me. Let's talk vanilla. Let's start with my scent of the day, and that comes from M.Micallef. This is Notre Vanille. This is a beautiful woody vanilla. There are strong boozy notes in here as well. There's rum and cognac. I love this for cold weather. It is very, very cozy and very balanced. Not a super sweet vanilla. It's actually like quite dry, woody, but with a nice ambery and boozy base. It has some floral notes in the opening. They really don't stick around for very long. Some citruses as well, but this is actually a very, very vanilla fragrance. A standard vanilla, but a really interesting woody, ambery warmth to it. I do love this. It's not super boozy. It's just the right amount. Boozy, it's super classy. It's super easy wearing. I think if you like Kayali's Vanilla 28, you would enjoy this, but this one is less cartoony. Like, that's the best way that I can put it. Like, this is not an animation of vanilla. This is true, pure vanilla, elegant, classy, smooth, really like rich, balanced, warm, woody. I love this one. I think it's perfect for cold weather. This one's super cozy. I like it on a nice chilly day when I don't want to wear anything too complex, just something that's a warm, cozy vanilla. And I do have a discount code running with M.Micallef until the end of this year. It's scented 10. You can get 10% off. And the next fragrance is Leth, and this is from Ulrich Lang, and I got this at Essence. This is such a dream-like, cozy, cashmere, soft vanilla. It's like a cloudy little veil. It's very interesting. It smells like skin. It really does smell like your skin, but better. If you like those skin type, very sensual, subtle scents, this would be it. It reminds me a little bit as well of Kitten Fur from Demeter, but way, way better. Like, this is very classy, very upscale, super cozy. If you like fragrances like Lazy Sunday Morning, where it's just this like cozy in your bed, rolling in linens type of feel, again, this is not a similar fragrance to that, but it does give you a similar effect. It is a very musky, woody vanilla, very gentle, very cloud-like. It also reminds me a lot of Rosendo Matteo's number 5. That has a very similar type of musk. Very sensual, beautiful fragrance, very, very easy to wear, extremely unisex, and it is a little bit hard to find, so I got this one at Essence as well as another fragrance that I'm going to show you guys. This one is called La Cautiva from Fueguia. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that correctly. It is an Italian brand, and it is incredibly packaged. I have never seen packaging like this. It's like you're opening some old hidden map that's been like tucked away somewhere. I have to show you guys the packaging. It comes in this beautiful box that I did butcher a little bit when I opened it, but inside there's a scroll, a little map, and just the concept, the packaging is so elaborate. I've never seen anything like that. And this fragrance was recommended to me by a viewer, so thank you so much. It is a lovely blackcurrant and vanilla. It is all like natural botanical ingredients in here. It's not synthetic at all. This smells very, very natural. The opening, you get a beautiful blackcurrant that really smells like true blackcurrant. You get this aromatic, like herbaceous facet that blackcurrant does have. It also reminds me a little bit of almost blackberry in the beginning. It is quite soft. The vanilla is sweet. It is sweet. This is a sweet fragrance, but it is not super sweet. It's a creamy, sweet berry scent. I'm in love with the scent. It is so incredibly well done. I need to discover more from this brand, and it is quite tricky to find. This as well is available on Essence. They have great fragrance selection on Essence, as I've recently discovered. So yeah, this one's a little bit pricier, but so worth it. So worth it. It lasted me all day, like 8-9 hours I got out of the scent, and it does dry down to really true vanilla. You get that black currant in the beginning. You don't get that sharp, almost ammonia-like scent that a lot of synthetic blackcurrant has. This is super smooth, so don't worry about it. There's no funk here. It's beautiful, smooth, no sharp, no synthetics. All right, now let's jump back to some designer fragrances. I do love my designer fragrances as well. Libre Intense, this one is one of my favorites. I love the entire Libre collection. This is a much stronger vanilla than the rest of the lineup has. I've compared them. I'll link that video up here for you. But so sexy, a touch boozy, very evening sultry, very likable, lavender, orange blossom, vanilla. You get almost like a clean laundry-esque facet, but also a very rich, warm, not vanilla extract type of vanilla, but a lot more boozy and very cozy. Super sexy fragrance. Men really love this one as well. I'm sure you guys have heard a ton about it, but if you do want to hear more, then yeah, you can check out my comparison video. I do really enjoy this though. Another one I adore is Dior Addict. This is an older bottle. It does smell a bit more rich than the current formulation, but they are very similar. The current day is still very, very good. They haven't ruined it. It's just not quite as complex, rich, and long performing as this one. It's a mature vanilla. It does have a sweetness to it. It has tonka. It has a powderiness and a warm jasmine note. It almost has a nutty accord to it. Like the tonka bean almost comes through nutty. Very, very beautiful scent, very powerful, very long lasting. People will smell you. It is a grown-up vanilla. It's not super sweet, it's mature, but it's not outdated at all. And it's not too powdery either. It does have a bit of powderiness to it, but not too much. So yeah, this one myself, I do really enjoy, and again, a cooler day fragrance for me. Next up is Essential Parfums Divine Vanille. This is an incensey, spicy, kind of woody vanilla that I was so scared of in the beginning. But it blooms beautifully. I can actually wear this all season round. Like, this is not just a cold weather vanilla. This is very wearable all around. It's quite light, airy. It has a benzoin note as well, tonka. Really, really nice. Not super heavy on the incense, just subtle. There's a nice cinnamon in here, and this brand is a clean brand, and they're niche, and they're incredibly affordable. The 100 ml goes for €75, which is incredible. Like, I have never seen such great quality for such a low price point. This whole brand makes wonderful creations. I also really love their fig infusion. The whole lineup is great. Like, I have the whole discovery set. I've been tinkering with it. I do love this vanilla scent though. It is a really nice, spicy, gently incensed woody vanilla. Here's another pom-pom. You guys know how much I love this entire Goutal collection. I don't know if you guys can see. It's on the highest shelf. You guys can't see, but I have them really nicely lined up. I have it on my Instagram page. You guys can check that out. It's at the scented underscore. I put them so nicely on display. I have all 4 pom-pom bottles. I love all of them. This is Nuit Confidence. This is the one that I was least excited for, but I love it. It is also a slightly incensey vanilla, and looking at the nose, I was like, I don't know if I can get down with that. But the incense, again, super subtle, doesn't bother me. This has a signature dryness that all of them have. They don't have sweetness to them. They're all really, really elegant scents, kind of minimalistic and elegant. It has a soft black pepper in the openings. It is a little bit peppery. It does dry down, and it just becomes smooth, dry vanilla. Not much sweetness to this. Very easy, very classy. It does actually remind me a little bit of Dama Bianca. Somebody pointed this out to me. You know who you are. And I did go ahead and smell them side by side. And it does have a resemblance. Like, they could be kind of like distant cousins. It's a similar, like, they're reminiscent of each other. I'll say that. They're not really like the same scent at all, but they do resemble each other in some ways. The vanilla is kind of similar. There's some underlying florals and just this particular hook that it has It's kind of similar. But this one can be found for a bargain. I grabbed mine for I think 129 bucks on Fragrance Buy. Love it. Now, Flower Bomb Ruby Orchid. I'm pretty sure nobody has talked about this fragrance since it came out, but it's a lovely vanilla. I do kind of like it more than the original Flower Bomb at this point, and I think that's only because the original Flower Bomb just isn't me, because my mom has been wearing it since forever, so that's kind of her scent and I don't identify with it as much. It's a beautiful scent, but it's not me. This one is sweeter. It's like a nice, sweet, sexy vanilla. It reminds me of Flower Bomb Nectar and the discontinued Flower Bomb Extreme. Kind of somewhere between those. Much softer, a little bit powdery. There's an orchid note in here. The peach is, I think, what's giving it the powder. And in the opening, there's a green note. I think it's the vine, but it goes away. Thank goodness it goes away, because I don't love that green note. The vanilla in here is so lovely. This is a really flirty, playful, don't take me too seriously type of scent. Sexy, but not like a vampy, deep, rich sexy, like a playful, flirty sexy. I think this would make a great party scent. This would make a great like Christmas or New Year's party scent, since that's coming up pretty soon. I really like this one for like a playful type of scent. On the higher end, we have Lune Féline from Atelier des Ors. This is a beautiful, spicy, kind of balsamic, rich, warm vanilla. This has strong, oh my goodness. I have to interrupt myself. I sprayed it and I see the gold flecks on here. I don't know if you guys can see that. I did not realize that they would spray out of the atomizer. That is kind of cool. Anyway, a beautiful strong note of cardamom. The cardamom really comes through. Cinnamon as well. There's a slight ambergris. It does give it like a little bit of a saltiness and almost kind of a freshness. This has so many facets. This is so complex. Like, this really is of indescribable beauty. If I can compare it to a fragrance that I know, and I've spoken about this in another video, it does resemble Changing Constants from Penhaligon's, but this is like on a whole different level. I smell this and I'm blown away. This is really, really rich, warm, super complex, sexy, mysterious, and come on, the gold, like that's half the fun. And of the luxe ones that I'm mentioning, this is 51 Essence from Essential Parfums. This is the last one before I reach the affordable ones. So this is kind of a sweet, almost more of a warm weather vanilla. It has raspberry ylang, lots of white florals, a powdery, unusually strong scent. Like, I have accidentally oversprayed this on myself and you don't realize how strong it is. It is a really strong scent. At first, I think you don't realize how strong it is because there are so many notes. It is a really complex scent and you almost like stop smelling it, but it's there and other people will smell you and comment, especially if you've oversprayed it. But it's beautiful. This scent is one of those that just makes me feel super luxe. It really makes me feel like a queen when I wear it. I really reach for this in the warmer weather though. So this is probably my warm weather vanilla, one of the warmest weather vanillas for me. I do really like this in the heat. It also develops really nicely. And it's a lovely feminine scent. Very, very feminine. It has a nice, almost milky raspberry, a gentle sweetness, powdery, very classy, but very well-rounded. I think this would appeal to a younger audience as well as more mature audience. Okay guys, those of you who have been waiting for the affordable ones, I have two that are some of the best like cheapy vanillas that I've actually ever smelled. So if you are working with like a body spray budget and you've been watching this video and you're like super annoyed at this point because all I've been talking about is expensive fragrances, look, grab Bare Vanilla from Victoria's Secret. Mine is the La Crème version. You can get the regular version. They are both very good. This is a discontinued one. It was a limited release. Anyway, the original Bare Vanilla is really, really nice. It doesn't smell cheap. It layers really nicely and it smells really a lot like Kayali's Vanilla 28. So if you're on a like serious budget but you want to smell like a nice rich vanilla, true vanilla, almost vanilla extract-y, this is great. It's extremely affordable. The other one I really do like, but I don't have a bottle of, is the Bath & Body Works Vanilla Bean Noel. That one's actually really nice. And it kind of smells like Indulct Tihoda, which I had a sample of. And they do kind of smell similar. So if you are, again, on a budget and looking to kind of just pick up a body spray that resembles another expensive fragrance, that's a great one, and now's the season. And if you're on a celebrity fragrance kind of budget, Billie Eilish. This one is not bad. I think you can probably pick this up on sale. I picked up a used bottle on Poshmark. It was cheap. It smells great. It's a kind of cacao, powdery, slightly spiced vanilla. It does not smell like brown sugar or whatever from Bath and Body Works that I see on Fragrantica. It doesn't smell like that, no. It's actually like quite classy smelling for a celebrity fragrance, and one of the better celebrity fragrances that I've ever smelled. It's not a typical kind of, you know, what to expect from celebrity fragrances. This is not really that. Like, I think you will smell this and be surprised. It is very well done, sweet, not a vanilla that I personally would wear often, but from an objective point of view, I do think this is really well done for people that do love vanilla. So I'm just putting that out there for you guys because it doesn't smell like a cheapy. It actually smells quite good and relatively affordable as well. So there are my vanillas for everyone. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please comment down below. Let me know your favorite vanilla fragrances. I love challenging myself and smelling vanillas, even though I'm not really a huge vanilla lover. I just love discovering them and kind of pushing my boundaries a little bit to see if there's something unusual that I could fall in love with. So leave those recommendations for me. I'll check them out. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please give it a big thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you next time. Bye.